everyone, so happy new year. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top K-pop songs from 2020. When I came up with my list, it was about 70 something songs and it was kind of odd, so I just decided to round it up and I'm going to be sharing with you guys 100 of my top favorite K-pop songs of 2020. So yeah, last year I shared with you guys my top 50 songs and this year I doubled it to 100. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get through all the songs as quickly as I can because it's a lot. Please keep in mind these songs are just my personal favorites and I'm just attached to some of these songs, and obviously I'm not listing every single one of my favorite K-pop songs. For that, you guys could check out my Spotify playlist or my blog, in which every month I created a playlist, and I also posted a blog post every single month for the year 2020 in which I list my favorite comebacks and songs that was released for that month. I will link my blog so you guys could check it out. So if I don't list a specific song or something on this video, most likely it will probably be in my Spotify playlist or in my monthly favorite lists. Alright, so a little spoiler to this video, these are all the K-pop albums that I purchased in 2020. So obviously here I got Changmin MAX from TVXQ, his solo debut album, Chocolate, so good. And then I got NCT Resonance, and then I got Baekhyun's Delight album, I got Kai's album, I have Pentagon's album, and I got two more Pentagon albums here, both versions. I have SuperM, B1A4, Sinu version, because he's my bias, and I got CN Blue. This is just a little spoiler on what you can expect in this video. I will be listing these songs in no particular order. Honestly, it depends on the mood that I'm in, depending on what songs I want to listen to, but yeah, so in no particular order except for my top two favorite songs. They are literally, they've been #1 the entire year consistently, and I will share my top two favorite songs in the end of this video. I will start with some honorable mentions, and these are basically songs from TV shows. So one of my favorite songs is Orbit from Hwasa, and she did it for the K-drama, I believe it's called The King Eternal Monarch. That song is so good. The other OST that I will mention is from the K-drama Mystic Pop-Up Bar, and it is called Dive, and it is from Jung Jin-woo, and I love that song. It is so fun. And I do want to mention the original songs from the show Island. All the songs are fantastic. And some of the other honorable mentions I will say are the English songs. BTS's Dynamite. Every single person, I'm pretty sure, in this world knows that song. It is so fun. BTS literally released an amazing song, so fun. The other song is from Hyolyn, and it is 9 Lives. That song is so beautiful. All right, so starting at number 100, it is BTS's Louder Than Bombs. That song is so beautiful, and their vocals, I could talk about it all day, is really beautiful, and just their harmonies, it's a beautiful song. I will be mentioning BTS more in this video, so stay tuned. The next song is, I just consider it such a party song, and it is KARD's Red Moon. They did a great job. It is so fun, and it's the type of song that you just gotta dance to it. I mean, honestly, all the other songs that KARD released in 2020 are really good, but I often find myself going back to Red Moon and just jamming out to it. I thought this next song was very clever, and it is TXT's Puma. So that song is actually based off a real event, a Puma that escaped in South Korea and stuff, and there's a whole story behind it, and it's really sad. But I think it's really cool how TXT managed to get that story and create a choreography and a song and the music video inspired by that, and I thought it was very smart, very well done. Good job, TXT. This next song, if I have to give 2020 a song, it would be BTS's Life Goes On. The lyrics are beautiful, it's hopeful, it's uplifting, it's literally what everyone needed to hear. The music video as well, Jungkook did a fantastic job with that music video. That song is just so beautiful. Again, the perfect song to release for 2020, something that we all needed. And yeah, this next song gives me chills because of how beautiful it is. This song feels so timeless, and it is Suho's O2. That song is, I don't know, his vocals, the lyrics, the melody, the sound, it just makes you feel so, I don't know, like sad but happy, and it's just one of my favorite songs. I love it. Amazing song. Continuing with the whole beautiful song theme, we got Wood's Memories. That song, first of all, Woods has released amazing songs in 2020, but his song Memories is so, it's beautiful, but it's very sad and emotional, and you know, if you know the whole X1 story, then you'll understand the song, but I think he did a fantastic job with that song. So this next song, I haven't seen anyone talk about it, and I don't know why. And it is H&D's song, Make Me a Different Person. It is a really, really, really great song. I love the whole vibe to it. It sounds amazing, and I don't know why people just overlooked that song, or they ignored it, or maybe I haven't seen people talk about it, but it is so good, and I wish more people would discover that song. So this next song is a jam. It's amazing, it's fun, everyone loves the choreography to it, at least I do, and it is I Can't Stop Me from Twice. This is a different concept for the girls, and I like that they've been changing a little bit their concept, and I feel like with that song, it's just a new chapter in their musical journey, and it is fun, it is just a jam. So speaking of Twice, the next song is More and More. That song, again, great choreography. The song is amazing. And again, I feel like Twice, they are growing musically and as artists, and I love it. So even though this group only had one comeback last year, but they released a great song, and it is Astro's Knock. That song is beautiful. They did a great job with that song. Honestly, all of Astro's title tracks and B-sides are so good. The next song is dark, it's sexy, it's different. It's a really good song, and it is The Boys' Scar. Man, I mean, honestly, that entire album is just really good. But Scar, I heard it, and it's sexy, it's dark, it's very different, and I think they did a great job with that song. Next up is My Bias from X1 and My Bias in Victon, and it is Sungwoo. He had his solo debut with his song Sacrifice, and he did a great job. It was we definitely saw a different side to him and a different sound. He did fantastic in his solo debut. So this rookie group really got my attention, and I think it's because they started the year with a song that was different from their previous releases, and it was the start of a new series for this group, and it is Verivery's Lay Back. That song is so addicting. It is fantastic. It definitely marks a change for the group, but I think the whole concept and the sound of the song and how the guys delivered it and performed it, amazing. The next song is a more recent song, and it is none other than Monsta X's Love Killa. Just the whole sound of it. I mean, Joohoney has the most iconic lines, and I am, but it was their vocals, the whole song, the concept, sexy, awesome. I love it. Now we're going back to a girl group, and I'm telling you, with this girl group, they have the best B-sides. This next song is Do What We Like from Twice. That song is such a jam. And honestly, Twice has some of the best B-sides, and I will be mentioning more B-sides on this video. So this next song is very special to this group and to the fans in particular, and this song gave this group their first win, and it is Pentagon's Daisy. The song is beautiful. The emotion that all the members of Pentagon has in that song is incredible. I mean, I got the album, I got both versions, but it is such a beautiful song. We wrote it, and he did a great job, and I am just so proud of Pentagon that they finally got their first win. So this next song comes from a group that not many people know about. Everyone should check this group out, and it is Solar Eclipse from UNVS, featuring Room 100. UNVS, their song Solar Eclipse, Chef's Kiss, amazing. This group, it really bothers me that not a lot of people are paying attention to them. UNVS, but please check them out. Their music is so good. I mean, their vocals are just fantastic. Their music is great. So this next song got me through a very stressful time, and this song also got me to learn more about this group in particular. This group is just, oh my gosh, I love them so much. And the song that they released, it makes me want to just dance. So the next song is B1A4's Like a Movie. Yes, and I have their beautiful, lovely album there. And that song is just so whimsical. I mean, their vocals, the guys did a really great job with that song, with the entire comeback. I love it. If you guys are feeling stressed, just listen to that song and you'll just like melt. I love it. So the next song is pretty dark, and even though for this group in particular, I do like their brighter, lighter songs, but this song, even though it was dark, it was really well done. And it is TXT's Can't You See Me. I think the message of the song and their vocals and just how the song was produced was really good. and TXT did a great job with that song. So good. I got chills. It's fantastic. So next up is the Synchronization Kings, and you know, it's 17, so I picked their song Left and Right. It's a song that everyone can dance to. You could jam out to it. Everyone will love it. And same for their song Home Run. So good. I love it. So the next song, it just puts me in a good mood. It is so fun, and it is MCND's song called Spring. It's just, I don't know. They have the hip hop concept, but they make it bright and youthful, but not too cutesy. I just like that they found that medium ground, and their song Spring is so fun. So now we're going back to another boy group, and this song, so good, and it is The Boys Shake You Down. Amazing. Their music is so good, and I have to say, Shake You Down is another fantastic song from them. So there's so many debuts that I really enjoyed throughout 2020, but this group in particular really surprised me in a good way, and just it was really hard to pick just a couple of their songs. Honestly, I would just list all the songs that they released. Their whole concept, their whole vibe, their sound is what I love, and it is P1 Harmony's song Siren, and I'm also going to include their other song that they recently released, the full version of it, Breakthrough. This group consists of rappers, but their vocalists are so good as well, and their songs are hard-hitting. It's the type of song that you have to hear with some good headphones. I could literally talk about P1 Harmony all day. So good, and I am so excited for the future of these guys because their debut, I'm telling you, one of my top favorites of 2020. So the next song is from another boy group that debuted in 2020, and it is Top of the Chain from Gravity. If you guys haven't noticed, I'll admit I do have a certain type of sound or genre when it comes to K-pop that I lean more towards, and it is mostly dance, hip-hop type of sounds. And Gravity has that. Their song Top of the Chain, so good, so hard, and just amazing. So the next song that I will share with you guys is a song that when I heard it the first time, it was stuck in my head. I literally had that song on replay every day for a couple of weeks. And it is also from the group Gravity, and it is their song Believer. So good. I wish so much that they would have promoted that song. It is so good. It is a hidden gem. People, you guys should check it out. It is just, I love it. I love it so much. This next song was stuck in my head for a while as well, and it is The Boys' Salty. That song is so good. Oh my gosh, I could literally list every single song that The Boys released in 2020 on this list. Their song Salty is so addicting. It's just, oh my gosh, I had that song stuck in my head for a really long time. Yeah, really good. So this next song is from another group that debuted in 2020. So yeah, I do have a lot of rookies on this list. It is ENHYPEN's song Flicker. I love all the songs that they had in Island, but they officially released the song Flicker when ENHYPEN debuted. So of course I love that song. I love Flicker. So the next song, I like that this next song is something, at least I think it's something a little bit different than from the group has released up to this point. And when I heard this song, I loved it, and I'm happy that I got to see this group's online concert in which they performed this song live, which they hadn't performed up until that point, and it is B1A4's song Diving. That song, so good. So good. I love it so much. Chef's kiss. Amazing. Next up, we got a soloist, and I believe 2020 was a fantastic year for him musically, and it is Kang Daniel, and the song that I chose is Touchin'. That song, it's groovy, it's so catchy, and I think he did a great job with that song, and it's great. So the next song that I will share with you guys, it's a song that it comes from a group that I haven't heard them perform a song like this before, and it is IZ*ONE Secret Story of the Swan. It's another song that it just goes hard, and I would love to hear IZ*ONE do more songs like that, but I know that they're gonna be disbanding soon, so I don't know, but I really love that song. So the next two songs that I will share with you guys is from the same group, so I'm just gonna mention both songs at the same time, and it is Twice's Shadow and Oxygen. I'm telling you, again, Twice's B-sides are some of the best songs. Honestly, any of Twice's B-sides could literally be title tracks because they're so good. I wish more people would pay attention to Twice's B-sides because they literally have fantastic songs. I love Twice's B-sides. Shadow and Oxygen. If you guys haven't heard it, please do. Next up is from a solo artist, and this song, I love the choreography. If you're having a bad day, just listen to it and it'll make your day a lot brighter. And it is Sunmi's Porapim Pam. That song is so good. That song is addicting. Sunmi did a great job with that song. Next song is also from a soloist as well. The more I heard the song, the more I got really hooked on it, and it is Somi's What You Waiting For. I'm telling you, the first time you hear the song, it's good, but the more times you listen to it, it really grows on you and it becomes so addicting. And Somi, I love that song. And hopefully she will be releasing more music in 2021, and I look forward to it because What You Waiting For is a jam. So the next song is from a group that so many people have commented on in my community post when I asked you guys what were some of your favorite 2020 songs, and plus this song is so good. So good. I love it so much. I practically gave the title away, but it is Treasure's I Love You. I mean, they released Boy and they released and a couple of other B-sides, Bling Like This, which is so good, but specifically I Love You, so good. I mean, Treasure has been dominating ever since their debut, and I am so excited to see what they have in store in 2021. I know their full-length album is coming out soon, and I'm excited, so yeah. Alright, so the next song is a bit of an emotional one, and it is a very special song to not only the group, but to their fans. And if you see the video that they released for it, it is so touching. One of the best songs of 2020. And I feel like it's also an underrated song too. And it is BTS's We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal. That song, first of all, I mean, their vocals are amazing. It's just heavenly. Obviously, it's BTS. Their vocals are always heavenly. But that song specifically, one of the best songs of 2020. Next up is from a group that I already mentioned that they are so underrated. And it is from UNVS, but it is actually a solo. It is Eunho's solo song called Waterfall. It's so beautiful. This group, I mean, I'm telling you, their songs are so good. So good. Next up, we're going back to a soloist, and this song, it's so groovy, it's catchy, and it's amazing. And it is Kang Daniel's Jealous. Need I say more? I'm telling you, he owned 2020 with amazing songs. The next song, it is just, oh my gosh, it is so good. Vocals galore, and it is GOT7's Not By The Moon. GOT7 released amazing music in 2020, and Not By The Moon was a great title track. Love it. So this next song is from a very well-known group, and it is a song that is very different from any of the previous songs that this group has released. This song is a jam. So good. And it is something that I haven't really heard in K-pop specifically, and it is Blackpink's Lovesick Girls. Amazing. Their vocals are great. The song is a jam. It is probably one of my top favorite Blackpink songs. So the next song is from another group that we're going back to, and this is a very underrated song from this group, and it is from GOT7, Love You Better. The chorus, I mean, you listen to the start of the song and it's like, oh, okay, this is nice, but then when you get to the chorus, it is just so catchy. It is so catchy. GOT7 also has some really great B-sides too. So this next song is an anthem type of song, and it is CLC's Helicopter. When that song came out, I literally had that song on repeat so many times. It is addicting. I love the message behind it. The girls did a really great job with it, and honestly, I hope all the best for CLC given, you know, what's been going on. But yeah, hopefully 2021 will be a good year for those girls. Next up, this song gave me chills. It is so beautiful, so honest, and it is Hwasa's song called LMM. But that song and the music video, but the song specifically, Hwasa's voice is just so raw and real, and the message behind the song too. It is one of the most beautiful songs of 2020 as well. The next song, I don't even know if it should be on this list because it's an intro song, but it is really good, and it is ENHYPEN's intro, Walk the Line. The narration from Jake in the beginning, and then how it just transitions into this really otherworldly, ethereal type of sound song. I mean, it's like the start of their journey, and it is a really beautiful song. I think how it was produced is fantastic. The guys sound amazing, and I wish they could release a full version, or that song just a longer version of it would be great, but it is spectacular. Next song is from someone that recently had their solo debut, and it is Kai's Hello Stranger. That song specifically. I mean, his entire album is great, but I tend to go back to Hello Stranger. His vocals are so smooth, and I just think that song is just really well done. I mean, honestly, all the songs in his album are great, but again, that song specifically, I just love his voice there. Next song is from a soloist, and he released an amazing album with great songs. But yeah, it is Ong Sung-woo's song Guess Who. That song, I think it's so fun. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's cheeky, but it's a really fun, quirky song. That song is really addicting. It's so good. Next up is from a group that I call the Dream Team, and it is Nct Dream's Quiet Down. That song, I mean, their entire mini album is great, but that song, Quiet Down, so catchy, it goes hard, so good. The next song is another recent song. It is a very unknown song. People don't really pay much attention to B-sides as much as I thought they would, but anyway, it is GOT7's We Are Young from their latest album. That song is really, really good. I love the lyrics, and it's one of those songs that it's just beautiful. Again, GOT7 has some really great B-sides, but nobody's talking about it. Or maybe I'm just unaware that people are not talking about it. The next song is from a group that they literally had one comeback in 2020, but they released one of the best songs of 2020. And honestly, they released one of the best albums too, if I'm being honest. And it is NU'EST I'm in Trouble. The song is groovy, it has a nice vibe to it, and it is just, their vocals are so good. I love it. Honestly, it sounds like a classy song too, and I love it. I really, really love it. So we're going back to another group that I've mentioned multiple times already, and it is GOT7's song Breath. The whistle in the beginning and throughout the song is super catchy. The entire song is just very well done. This next song, oh boy, it is, oh my gosh. The message behind the song I feel is, God, it's very relatable, but it is just, it's so good. And it is Day6's Day and Night. That song, if you haven't listened to it, please do. It is really good. All right, so the next song is a power song, and it is NCT 127's Kick It. The whole vibe of the song, the guys, I mean, honestly, NCT 127, they never disappoint, and that song is chef's kiss. Amazing. Next up, we have a soloist that this was, honestly, 2020 was her year, and it is Hwasa's Maria. I think everyone knows that song by now. It is so good. Hwasa did a really great job, and the song has a wonderful message as well. Next up is a soloist. Honestly, the songs that this person released in 2020, all of them are fantastic. And the person that I'm talking about is Taemin, specifically his song called Strangers. So good. I love the sound of it. Just honestly, all the songs, like I said, that he released, they're great. But yeah, Strangers, fantastic. The next song on my list, this is one of my go-to songs when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed. I mean, I know I mentioned B1A4's song Like a Movie, but this song as well, it is honestly, if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, just listen to it and it will instantly calm you down. And it is Still Standing from Yesung and Suran. That song is so beautiful. Their vocals, their voices are fantastic, but that song, literally, it just really calms me down. It is so beautiful, amazing. All right, so this next song is from a group that has quickly become extremely special to me, and I haven't talked about this group a lot in my channel because I only posted one reaction video, but if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you guys will definitely see how much of a fan I've become of this group. I'm probably gonna film another video just talking about this group specifically. Because of this comeback of theirs, I discovered their discography and I've watched their concert videos. I don't think people on my channel realize how much of a fan I've become of this group. So the group that I'm talking about is CNBLUE. I mean, Younghwa, Jungshin, and Minhyuk, they, honestly, this team, they are so good. The music that CNBLUE has released, it's great. I mean, that's why I have their album right there. So this comeback of theirs was so good, and their song Then, Now, and Forever is so beautiful. But the song that I go back to a lot is called Till Then. I mean, honestly, all the songs in their album is really good. Highly recommend it. But Till Then, it has a good vibe to it. And the lyrics, honestly, all of their lyrics are so good. Seriously, Jungshin, Younghwa, and Minhyuk, they are so talented. Check out CNBLUE if you haven't. So this next song is so fun. I feel like the group had a fun time recording this song, and I feel like they have fun performing it. and it's just overall fun. And it is On and Off's song called Scumfit Swimming. That song is so fun. I mean, the music video is great and all, but it is so addicting. It is fun. I love it. Amazing. Next up is another song. It's fun, it's high energy, and it is Monsta X's Fantasia. Again, Monsta X has some iconic lines. It's a fun song. It's great. I love it. This next song, again, not many people talk about it, but it should be talked about. And it is Verivery's Get Out of My Way. It is hard hitting, it is strong. I love it. This next song is a debut song, and it is MCND's Ice Age. Amazing song. It's the rap, the vocals, just so good. Everything about it. So this next song is such an underrated song. I mean, the title tracks from this group, they're really good. I mean, the title track that they released was great, but this song in particular, absolutely wonderful. The vocals, the melody, the entire song is a gem. And then I found out that it was actually written by my bias and my bias wrecker of that group, so I love it even more. But anyway, it is Ace's song called Clover. This is a song that they wrote for their fans' choice. It is a beautiful, beautiful song. Next up is another beautiful song. This song actually got me into this artist, this soloist that I already mentioned, but it is Ong Sung-woo's song called Gravity. That song is impeccable. I could talk about that song all day too. So good. Next up is a powerhouse song, and it is from none other than ATEEZ, and it is their song Thanks. Great raps, great vocals, everything about it is just fantastic. It's high energy, it's hard, it's ATEEZ. What can I say? So I don't know if you guys have noticed a pattern in the type of songs that I tend to lean more towards, but it is high energy, very strong type of songs. And this next one, the title of this next song is basically, it describes the entire song, and it is Monsta X's Beast Mode. So good. Just the intro in itself, I'm telling you, that song would be perfect for the start of a concert. I get chills. So good. The next song is a really, really fun song. This is a song that will definitely brighten your day, and it's from one of my favorite groups, and it is Winner's song Hold. That song is so fun, and the lyrics are so memorable. I love it. Fantastic. Always puts a smile on my face. So the next song is another very fun song. Again, this other song puts a smile on my face too, and it is from N.Flying. It is their song Oh Really, and just like in Winner's song Hold, N.Flying's song Oh Really, the lyrics are so memorable. I feel like you listen to it once or twice, you will memorize the lyrics and you will sing along to it. It is so good. It's just, I love it so much. It literally brightens my day. So this next song was released in January of last year, and it marked the end of a series that this group had, but I think it was a great end to that series, and it is ATEEZ's song Answer. I mean, their entire album was great, but specifically Answer, it was a very, very well done song. Next up is a jam. This song, it's another hard-hitting song. It's the Avengers of K-pop. What can I say? And it is SuperM's song Tiger Inside. I speak so highly of this song. It is really good. Every single song in that album is a chef's kiss, but Tiger Inside, fantastic. So this next song is another hard-hitting song, and I really wish they would have promoted this song as a comeback. I wish they could have performed it in music shows and whatnot, because this song is honestly one of the best songs, and the message behind it, incredible. And I am talking about Pentagon's song Basquiat. That song, everything about that song, Hui did a really great job in composing the song. Again, I wish, it just bothers me that not a lot of people paid attention to that song. It is so good. One of the best songs of 2020 for sure. Speaking of underrated songs, I really wish that this group would have promoted this song that I'm about to mention specifically. I feel like a lot of people, if they would have listened to the song, they would get into this group, but it shows their vocals. I think the melody of the song, just everything about it is perfect, basically. And it is Everglow's song No Good Reason. I don't know why people aren't talking about that song. It is impeccable, and again, I wish the group or the company would have promoted that song, because I think it's really good, really good. So the next two songs actually are from the same artist. Again, this soloist, it was a great year for him, And it is Taemin's song Pansy. He wrote this for his fans, and there's a lot of meaning behind that song, so I highly recommend you guys search it up. But his vocals are beautiful. The song is so heartfelt, and it's also comforting as well. So the next song that I also want to mention is Taemin's song To Kids. It is one of my favorite songs as well. I'm telling you, in 2020, literally both of Taemin's albums, Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1 and 2, are full of incredible songs. I know I said that I was gonna say 2 more songs of Taemin. I meant 3, my bad. The next song from Taemin that I want to mention is Think of You. Again, it's also comforting. I mean, Taemin's album Never Gonna Dance Again Act 2 is full of very comforting songs. If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed and stuff, just listen to those songs. Either Pansy or Two Kids or Think of You. Beautiful, beautiful songs. The next song that I want to mention, I feel like this song specifically, I feel it really represents what everyone basically went through during 2020, and it is TXT's We Lost the Summer. They're very honest in the lyrics. First of all, the song is a jam, but second of all, it's a very meaningful song too, and that's what I love. So this next song is also from TXT, but it is a super, super fun song. It is TXT's Blue Hour. I love that it's bright, it's fun, and it just makes you want to dance, and it always, always, always puts me in a good mood. So the next song that I want to mention is from a group. They had great comebacks in 2020, but this song specifically, it is so underrated. This group hasn't released anything for that song, and I really wish they would have released either a dance video to it, or I don't know, just them singing to it, or even a lyric video. It is one of my favorite songs from this group for 2020, and it is SF9's song Love No.5. You listen to that song once and it will be stuck in your head forever. I've replayed that song so many times I lost count, to be honest. Next up is another fun song. It is Eric Nam's Paradise. Need I say more? It's the perfect summer song. Eric Nam did a great job with the album that he released, but Paradise, so good. I really, really love it. So speaking of fun songs, the next one, it has a catchy choreography. You gotta dance to it when you hear it, and you gotta sing along to it. It is Mamamoo's song called Dingga. That song is so addicting and so fun. This next song that I'm gonna mention, to me, when I think back of 2020, this will be one of the songs that really stand out for me, and it is Oh My Girl's song called Nonstop. I feel like when I look back at 2020, especially summer, I'll think about Nonstop. I mean, that choreography, it's so good. All right, so this next song, I feel like with this song and with this comeback, really solidified them as one of my top favorite girl groups. And it is Itzy's Not Shy. I mean, the message behind it is so bold, and they're just full of confidence, and I love that. But I think it is a very empowering song. Also, their song Be in Love, it is fantastic. So this next song, according to Spotify, it is one of my top played songs of 2020, and I didn't expect it to be one of my top most played songs, but it is. And it is Taemin's song Black Rose. I think that song was so different for Taemin. With that song, even though it's different from what we're used to hearing from Taemin, but I think he did a great job with that sound and the concept, and it is so good. This next song, it's predominantly in English, so I don't really know if I should include this song on this list, but it is Infinity by SuperM. Baekhyun's high notes are incredible. Chef's kiss. I'm telling you, their entire album, the songs, are so good. Okay, so this next song, every time I hear this song, I get chills and I have to put it on full blast every single time when I hear it. And it is Verivery's Go Beyond the Barrier, G.B.T.B. I mean, that song goes so hard, and after listening to that song and their mini album, Verivery has made it on my list of some of my favorite rookies. Go Beyond the Barrier. It's an anthem. I love it. It gives me chills, and you have to hear it on full blast. All right, so this next song, we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and because of this song, it actually got me into this person's group. And this song really showcases the impeccable vocals this person has. It is Bangyeon's Wayo. That song is so beautiful, and it was written by Yoon and Chenhyuk. Overall, I got into Treasure because of Wayo. All right, so this next song, it's another high energy, fantastic song, and it is another song from the Dream Team, and it is NCT Dream's Ridin. Everything about that song is so good. That song is fantastic, and I look forward to seeing more of what NCT Dream will be releasing in the future. But yeah, Ridin. Fantastic song. So this next song was a solo debut, and I'll admit, because of this song, I knew about this member's group because his group is very iconic, and I knew a couple of songs from this group, but after this person's solo debut, I got into more of his group's music. I became a fan, and I love their music. And the song that I'm talking about, which honestly, the song is so good, and I love the song and the album so much that I bought it. And it is Changmin, also known as Max, Chocolate. You can see his album right here. And yeah, so after I listened to Chocolate and I listened to the entire album, then I got more into TVXQ. So this next song, I believe it's just a beautiful song. There's been many times that the song was stuck in my head. I mean, I love the vocals, and it was written actually by my bias from that group, and it is Monsta X's Nobody Else, and it was written by Hyungwon. I can't, again, this is another song that I've lost count how many times I've played. So this next song is from a group that after this song, then I listened to their entire album, and then I went deeper into learning more about the group. This comeback of theirs, I became a full-on fan. I've been supporting them, and I've bought their albums, and I've helped vote for them in music shows and whatnot. And I believe they're the first K-pop group that I actually started voting for in like music shows and stuff, because I support groups by streaming the music and watching music videos, but to go out of my way and to actually vote in music shows and stuff. And the song that I'm talking about, which I think it was a complete 180 for the group, and I don't think the group has done anything like this, and I think it shocked a lot of people, and it is one of my favorite concepts as well, and it is Pentagon's Dr. Bebe. After that comeback, I learned more about Pentagon, I listened to their other songs, and I became a full-on supporter of this group. Dr. Bebe really got me into Pentagon. So the next two songs are actually from the same group, and I think this group had a fantastic 2020. And this group, they consistently released music and content, and they produce their own music too, which I love about this team. But anyway, the two songs that I'm talking about is from Stray Kids, and it is Backdoor and God's Menu. Absolutely incredible. Stray Kids released amazing music in 2020, and it just gets me even more excited to see what they'll release in 2021. But like I said, I like that Stray Kids, they have their own sound, they know what works best for the team. I love it. So this next song actually got onto this list at the very last minute, and it is GOT7's song Born Ready, and it was written by Mark. It is so empowering and uplifting. So if you need a song that will get you started in your day or something, just listen to GOT7's Born Ready. So this next song was definitely on repeat, basically all of summer and fall and winter. It was definitely that song that I would play all the time. And I mean, all the time. It is literally the perfect summer song. And it is Zico's song featuring Rain, Summer Hate. Zico did a great job. Same for that album. All the songs are so good. Now this next song is from, again, an underrated group. I already mentioned them. And I think this is one of the best songs of 2020 as well. And according to Spotify, it is another one of my most replayed songs of 2020. And it is UNVS's Give You Up. It is so beautiful. If you guys, I'm telling you, please check out UNVS. That group, their vocals are amazing. They're great guys. I could literally listen to that song all day. So this next song, I feel like this is another underrated song from this group because everyone focused on their title track, which was good, but I think their B-sides, and I love their B-sides. But it is Day6's Love Me or Leave Me. That song is so good. I don't know how they create these amazing songs. I don't know, but it's just so good. Love Me or Leave Me, highly recommend it. One of my favorite songs. Amazing. So this next song is more of an anthem for the group, and I feel like it's an anthem for the fans as well, and it is Monsta X's Stand Together. I really want to see Monsta X perform that song live. So this next song actually got into my list at last minute as well. I think this song is so clever because it mashed up multiple songs from this group to create this one epic song, and it features 23 members, and it is none other than NCT's song Resonance. I think their song Resonance with all 23 members is everything that I wanted to see of NCT 2020. It's so good, so powerful, amazing. NCT, they owned 2020. Very, very well done. So this next song is another one of my most replayed songs, and I mentioned this before on my channel, but I said that this was one of the best collaborations of 2020, and I still think it is true. And it is a song from Kang Daniel that features Jamie and Simon Dominic, and it is Waves. I have lost count how many times I've replayed this song as well. Every time I need a song to just boost my mood, I want to dance, I want to sing to it, because yes, I did memorize the lyrics. It is Kang Daniel's Waves. That song, I mean, it's just so good. So this next song, I believe it is a fighter type of song. It's the type of song that you want to play if you need some confidence, or if you're going through something and you just need that song to give you that extra push. And I think it is one of the best songs that this group released in 2020. I mean, they released amazing songs, and it is BTS's On. It's another anthem song, but I believe this song is my personal favorite song. All right, now it's time to reveal my top 2 favorite K-pop songs of 2020. So I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna judge me on this. A lot of people are probably gonna think, really? Those are your top 2 songs out of all the songs that was released in 2020? Both of these songs are #1. I feel like I should have put BTS's On as like my #2 song, and then these 2 songs that I'm gonna mention should be #1 because they're both equal in my mind. And according to Spotify, they are my most replayed songs. There's not one day that goes by that I don't play these songs. I listen to so many songs, but these 2 songs specifically have been so consistent. Almost basically every day. And one of them is so addicting. It is addicting like candy. So yeah, the song is Candy from Baekhyun. Actually, I have both of his albums. That song is addicting. I love it so much. I probably annoyed my neighbors with that song all year. So my #1 song of 2020 was actually released back in January of last year, and I wrote about it in my blog, and it was actually my #1 song of January. So it's kind of funny seeing how despite all the songs that was released in 2020, it still maintained #1 spot. That song got me through all my winter blues in January, and again, it was very consistent throughout the rest of the year, and it brightens my day. It puts a smile on my face. The lyrics also, it's so relatable. It's seriously one of my favorite songs, but it is Any Song by Zico. It's one of the best songs in my opinion. I believe 2020 was a great year for Zico as well musically, so that is my #1 song of 2020, Any Song by Zico. So if you're watching up to this point, thank you very much. Thank you so much. So a lot of you guys mentioned in my community post, because I asked you guys which songs were your favorites from 2020, and so many of you guys mentioned Stray Kids and ONEUS, which I haven't mentioned ONEUS on this video, and I'm really sorry. I think their songs were really good. They're also one of my honorable mentions, so yeah, ONEUS, love your music. A lot of you guys also mentioned Stray Kids and Treasure, and I'm just happy that a lot of your answers are very similar to mine. So I'm just happy that we all enjoy good music throughout the year, and I look forward to listening to more fantastic music in 2021. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I post reaction videos on a weekly basis, and I also have a blog where I talk more about comebacks, album reviews, and song reviews. I will link it on the description box below, like I mentioned. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.